What's going on, guys? KDG here, back with another video on Tales of Crestoria. And yes, guys, I do know I've been gone for a hot minute. Typically, I try not to be gone for more than a couple days, but there was something that happened in my family that I had to kind of process, essentially. To be transparent with you guys, there was a death in my family that was unexpected. And due to everything going on with COVID right now, the stress was just kind of getting to me, and I kind of needed a break to kind of process everything and, you know, be there for my family and all that good stuff. But I'm fine. I'm going to be returning back to making content on a normal basis. Just want to let you guys know why I was gone. But we got something else to talk about. We did have the AX summons for doubts, and I did do some summons and I did pull them. I was thinking about actually uploading that video, but I didn't get around to it, and I didn't want to give you guys old content, right? You know, so I decided to wait. And since we have this new notice that just came out, let's take a look at it. So we have the premium summons SSR ZELOS, which I'm pretty excited for because I'm a big Symphonia fan over here. And then we have SSR SOPHIE going along with the limited quest, the Late Summer Sunflower. So let's take a look at the first notice. Alright, so SSR ZELOS and SSR SOPHIE. As you guys can see here, the same things always apply. When performing a 10-time summon, you guarantee to summon at least SSR above. And then it's going to be available from Monday, August 17th through Monday, August 31st. So pretty much the remainder of the entire month. I think there's like an hour difference or so, in particular from 4 p.m. Yeah, 4 p.m. to 3 p.m. essentially. But these are the new Memorial Stones. So we have ZELOS, 1300 HP for the Memorial Stone, 1000 attack, and 1200 defense. And obviously, guys, these stats are pretty much maxed out. So for those that are going to be wailing at this banner, this is what you're going to be looking at. For those like me who's not going to be wailing as much, I'm kind of looking at this Memorial Stone. And like, it's not bad, but at the same time, it's not going to be like one of my mains unless I max it out. Unless I somehow pull like 3 or 4 copies of it. But that's another story. Looking at the unit though, he has HP at 28,005, attack at 2,600, and defense at 2,900. So he's actually kind of balanced in my opinion. Now I do see his defense status there, and remember, these are at a level 100 out of 100. So unless you're wailing, you're not going to be getting these stats from the gate. However, we do have some Memorial Stones that can help you. I know some SR Memorial Stones are really worth it. Especially someone from the limited quest that we recently got, the Patty Memorial Stone and the Pharaoh Memorial Stone. You know, those can come in handy for sure. But looking at this particular ZELOS, he's a wind unit. He's a not longsword, but a regular sword user, I believe. But he has the plus 8% defense to all allies and plus 10% attack to all allies at 20 hits. So if you're going to be maxing him out, he's definitely going to be a defensive unit to use. Probably like a tank essentially. He has a lot of HP too at 28,005, so it's not bad at all. He reminds me of Yuri a little bit. Maybe a little bit more attack than Yuri that we currently have, like the first Yuri, not the one from the premium summons that we recently got. The one that's currently on the selected summons, that Yuri. So he kind of reminds me of him. And I mean, the 2600 attack is actually still pretty good. But I don't think he's going to be a unit that I'm going to be necessarily gunning for. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Looking at his attacks, we got the Shining Bind, which is pretty much his mystic art from Tales of Symphonia, if I'm not mistaken. He has a physical attack 280%, hits 15 to 1 enemy for that mystic art. Not bad. I wonder what his over limit is. What is his over limit? Does it say over here? I don't think it says his over limit, does it? No, it doesn't. Hopefully his over limit is not too high. Just because looking at his Art 1 and Art 2, they don't really have any other utility in terms of, you know, like any type of debuffs or buffing, anything like that. So, and they're actually like 2 hits and 4 hits at 170% and 190%. So it's on the weaker side in my opinion. So hopefully he actually can just do his mystic art pretty frequently in my opinion. Hopefully. Now, that's just kind of depending on what the devs put in, but I'm going to hope. Alright, moving on. We have SSR SOPHIE, and her Memorial Stone is going to be 1300 HP, 1350 for attack, and defense at 850. So, kind of, I don't know about this one. But she's a martial artist, and she's a water element. Her Memorial Stone skill, crit damage plus 150% to martial arts type allies, and that's actually pretty good. That's really good. Just because that crit damage at 150%. Now remember, like I said, this is going to be a maxed out Memorial Stone. I'm going to think it's around maybe 90 to 100% at base, maybe a little bit less, who knows? But that's still really good because crit damage, is kind of broken in this game currently. Now, I mean, I have a Kanono, so my Kanono's pretty much wrecking everything. But I also put the SSR Patty Memorial Stone on her, and she's just going through anything. From like just being in the current limited quest, we have the Horde raid, or just doing the fire raids currently right now. She's destroying everything that's fire related. And this Memorial Stone could be a replacement for it if it has a higher crit value. I can give that other Memorial Stone to another unit, but that's just me formulating all that stuff. Don't worry about me, guys. Looking at the unit though, we have HP at 33,001, attack at 2,220, and then defense at 2,840. She also gives the skill Lover of Blooms, plus 15 to the over limit gauge of all allies when enemy breaks. It's actually not that bad. Plus 17% max HP to martial art type allies. So, in my opinion, she's kind of like a raid unit. Just because, when you're in the raids and you guys breaking those enemies, that plus 15 to the over limit gauge, especially if you have like characters that have a high over limit to reach their Mystic Arts, that could come in handy, especially if you're like just a smidget away from getting your Mystic Art in that actual attack. I got a couple units like that, so I think this is actually going to be a pretty good raid unit. Quite honestly, she could be used in the tower as well, because when you get to those higher tiers, you're gonna be fighting like 4 enemies, and they're pretty much characters, and like there's regular characters that you can pull in the game, and just the Tales characters, right? So this could be useful because when one or multiple characters go into their their status where they're about to actually do their Mystic Art, if you break them, you get plus 15 to the over limit gauge, which helps you out. So that's actually not bad. All right, moving on to her Mystic Art. It's Critical Blade. It's a physical attack at 400%, hit 6 times to 1 enemy. That's pretty awesome. Now, we do know that, like I said, the disclaimer, it is a 100 out of 100 unit, level 100 out of 100. So, if you're not getting, going straight in for this unit to fully max her out, you're not going to be sitting at these values. However, though, if I'm not mistaken, these premium summons, when they do come, they do get added to the general pool. So when we get EX summons like the Dallas banner, currently has the other premium summon units like the Yuri, the Vague, the Kanono, the Ruti. Those units are currently in that EX summon, so they're going to be added to the general pool. So if you decide to go after them or just pull them by just pulling, in future banners, this is what you're going to be looking at, and that's actually not bad, in my opinion. Art 1 Spirit Rush is a physical attack at 135%, hits 7 times to 1 enemy. And her Art 2 Gauntlet Blitz, attack at 180%, hits 13 times to 1 enemy. So that's actually pretty good as well. Not gonna lie, out of both of these units, I gotta say that Sophie has higher attack stats and attack percentages. And she gets more hits as well. So I gotta say Sophie might be the one you want to go after in this particular banner. But that just could be me. It just depends on you. Obviously, guys, go for your favorites and all that good stuff. But I'm definitely going to be aiming for her. If we get both, great. But if we only get Sophie, I'll be strictly happy. Alright. Looking at the limited quest, Late Summer Sunflower. Let's take a look at this real quick. Alright, so we got another limited quest, and we seem to be getting these pretty often, like back to back to back. We currently got the 2 going on right now. You guys know the Silver Gems ones was extended because of all the raid issues, which I hope they fix in the upcoming update at the end of the month. Hopefully everything in this game will be fixed, because we do know the current state of it right now. It's kind of broken, but things happen. I still enjoy the game. The game is still playable. You just gotta be careful what you do. Some people are not having the same issues as others, and so on and so forth. But let's not get sidetracked. Let's actually take a look at this. So the limited quest Late Summer Sunflower, it's going to be starting on Monday, August 17th at 4 p.m. and ending on September 2nd at 3:59 p.m. Japan Standard Time. So the story is, on a day of gloomy Incessant downpour cannot and Vicious meet Natalia and her friends by chance. Natalia and her friends are investigating the cause of the unusually long rains that are affecting the region. If they cannot stop these rains, the surrounding land will be flooded. Natalia asks Kanata and Vicious for help. So, looking at their Memorial Stones, it's going to be for the actual event. We got Natalia right here, Late Summer Sunflower, at full value right now, plus 38% Mystic Art damage. That's crazy. That's actually pretty good. HP at 14.5, attack at 550, and defense at 1300. It's obviously a free Memorial Stone, so you're not going to get like the super crazy values and everything. However, that Memorial skill at plus 38% Mystic Art damage is pretty nice. Not gonna lie, but she's like a bow user though, so I'm not sure if that may play a role in terms of, like, you know, if I have another bow user, because I don't even think we have any bow users in the game that we currently have as SSR, or just any SRs in general. I could be mistaken though. And then down here we have Guy, Late Summer Sunflower. It's gonna be Earth. Long sword, HP at 7003, attack at 820, and defense at 1000. So just like the last couple of limited quests, we're going to be getting another like SR Memorial Stone that you can always max out as well. This one right here is going to be given a plus 75% burn resist, so that's actually pretty good. I wish it was for like party wide, because we all know it. Currently in the rage right now, you get burned, like you're just going to continuously just take damage for those 2 or 3 turns, and that'll come in handy. But it's only for one character, it seems, which is fine. Doesn't have great values, but it's SR Memorial Stone, so I don't expect it as well. But that 1000 defense and the 820 attack, still not bad. Plus HP at 7003, so he's pretty good. A little bit better than some of the current SR Memorial Stones that we currently have, in my opinion. That burn resist, obviously, if you just have like a glass cannon like Leon or Stan or whoever that you have, and you don't want them to die pretty quickly, and you know you're going up against a boss that does burn or does some type of burning effect, this could come in handy just down the line. But that comes in team building and what other kind of Memorial Stones you want to use. Anyway, let's take a look. So you have 3 styles, right? Yeah, 3 styles. Include the quests and raids in Late Summer Sunflower to collect paper dolls, and then trade them for rewards in exchange. So similar to currently what we have going on right now. Style 2, include the quests in Late Summer Sunflower to collect radiant arrows. So I guess the radiant arrows are going to be like the gold coins, how we have in the current one right now. And you can use these to get like the SSR Memorial Stone and the SR Memorial Stone. It's typically how we're currently doing with the other limited quests right now. And then style 3, include the quests and raids in Late Summer Sunflower to collect event points. So obviously 150,000 I think is the event point cap. You can get all the rewards that are in there. Lots of ascension materials, so definitely take advantage of that. Make sure you guys grind this. I'm currently happy with it. It's an easy way to get materials, easy way to get your units up to level 100, especially if you have like units that you're really gunning after, you know. So we pretty much already know how the event bonuses work. You're just going to be getting like synergy bonuses for each character that you pull, especially if you pull Zelos or Sophie. But then Yuri is going to be another character, and I already currently have this one. He's level 100. He has 1 dupe in him right now, so he's going to be hitting a little bit harder at plus 30% attack. So not bad. Put that extra 20% attack, he's already at 50%, so I'm good. Same thing with other Memorial Stones that are currently in the game. When you pull them, if you guys get them, plus 50% attack to that unit you decide to put it on. And that's pretty much it. So should you pull? You know, that's a good question. So this game has some rates that I don't think are really as advertised. And if you're saving your gems for like your favorites, obviously save them for your favorites. If these 2 units are not even close to being your favorite, or you don't even care about them, or just don't think that you need them, then obviously save your gems, right? Save your Gleamstone. It's not worth it. Obviously, we have a lot more content coming down the line. This game's still brand new. It's still working the bugs out. So don't think that you need to pull for every single banner. Myself, you know, I try to go after units that I think will be powerful, the units that I need if I don't have enough units for like a particular element. So that's something that you're looking into. Maybe, you know, pull for them. It just depends. You know, I think that this game down the line will have better rates when we get more SSRs added to the general pool. And like I was saying earlier in the video, you know, once we get those premium summons, they get added to the general pool of, you know, the future banners, except for the EX summons. So I would probably highly go after, or highly recommend going after those EX summons, because all the other premium summons before that will be added to those banner pools. At least it's what it seems so far. So things change. Obviously, you want to make your adjustments and all that good stuff. But I think it is going to be something down the line to look into. But that's just me rambling. Don't listen to me, guys. I'm just a random YouTuber here. It is what it is. But I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I've been KDG. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thanks again for watching. And remember to always walk tall, my friends. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.